For activity 2, I want you to think about framing. You're going to be creating your own comic, and you're going to be doing it with photographs, unless you want to get really artistic, which I cannot do. But you're going to be thinking about what kind of frames would you use to tell your story. So for example, here I have my sequential frame, where you can see me reaching for Dove chocolate, me having dumped Dove chocolate, me running away, scared because I have dumped Dove chocolate. Clearly this is a good action scene, right? The sequential order of the images is emphasizing sort of the plot progression. A, then B, then C. Here, the framing, where you can see at the top, I'm reaching for the chocolates, then the big image is the chocolates falling, and the tiny image is me running away. Same images, but doesn't feel the same, doesn't send quite the same message. What I was going for, had I actually been an artist who knew how to do this, was that in this one, we are emphasizing not the progression, A leads to B leads to C, but rather the impact, the mess created by the action, and then sort of minimizing but zooming in on the emotion the way that we see in this image here, where even though it's a small one, it sort of contextualizes the emotional response to the larger event. Think about these things. Try out a series of images. 3 is plenty. And as you can see, it doesn't need to be some sort of heroic action, because what you're thinking about is, how is framing working? How are the layout and structure of the exact same images sending different messages? Create that, and then finally go back to the comic book that you've analyzed, whether you looked at the Boxers and Saints box set or you looked at Black, and think about how framing is important to a particularly important passage or series of pages in that novel, and respond to that in a few sentences. Can't wait to say what you see. See what you say.